Hey. Excuse me, mister. What? I was hungry. You're eating our sign. Yeah, so? Oh, give me it. I want more. Okay, so what we're doing today, we're replacing complete Sterndrive. So, let's get at it. First thing we want to do, remove our propeller. So we got our propeller off. There's that lock for the nut. Got all that off. Then we want to go ahead and remove the 3 bolts here and the 3 bolts on the other side, so 6 bolts. But before we do that, we gotta go ahead and take this pin out. Hey, what you doing now? Full Sterndrive, Olaf. Putting that on. Oh, cool. Yeah, cool, especially if we get it going. And it fits right and everything. So, all right, buddy, look out. We gotta get to work. Okay, to remove these bolts, it's going to be a 9/16. Just going to lay down here next to your truck. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to watch you the whole time. All right, off. Hey, hey, hey. Enough. And we got the other side off. Okay, so now that we got that off of there, go ahead and remove these 6 bolts. Sitting on your goat? You're sitting on him? Man, it is hot out today. Yeah, I know. Of course, we're working on stuff. It's gonna be hot. Yep. Alright, so now, got all 6 bolts removed. Should be able to pull this thing right off. See some nasty oil and water coming out of there. So those gaskets, man, they were shot. Look at that gasket. It is done with. Oh yeah.
What I'm doing here is taking off the Sterndrive shaft off the old Sterndrive because it was still in better shape than the new used one that I got. So in order to do that, you gotta take the lock rings off of the universal joints and then go ahead and replace them.
Alright, so what we have to do, because this one came like this, so it's missing the two caps. We gotta try and get them off of here, off of this one. So we gotta get those two caps off, and there's two little lock washers we're gonna pound out, and then we can take this off and put the caps on the new one over there. And then we can go ahead and slide the whole thing in. So just looking at these two, this is the one that came with it. It's kind of chewed up and stuff, pitting. So I think I'm gonna use the one off my original one, and we'll put that on there.
So as luck would have it, the caps were different sizes and they were kind of rusted out. I was gonna try and put them on, but they didn't fit. So I ended up trying to get some grease in there, and the universal joints weren't even taking the grease. So I ended up, after trying to do this, which I thought would be a simple replacement, had to get new universal joints to put in.
Alright, so my new universal joints finally came in. So next thing we gotta do is go ahead and get this all cleaned up, get it sanded down, get all the crap out of there, and same thing with the drive shaft here. We got to go ahead and sand this whole thing down, make it nice and smooth again, and we're going to replace these seals on here, these O-rings, and then also go ahead and sand this down, and we'll go ahead and start putting these in. So alright, let's get started. Once again, aftermarket parts, you gotta be careful, because look at this one, didn't even come with threading on it. So luckily I got more Zerks. Gonna put some lube on the inside. Some grease to help that slide through. We want to remove these two O-rings here. There's no grooves in it. That looks good.
What I'm doing here is putting in the retainer clips for the universal joints.
Alright, got that all in. Got it all greased up. So this is all set. And it's going to be these two that are same size. Just want to put a little bit of grease in there. It's kind of weird, like the paint or whatever it is on these O-rings is like rub it off. Look at that. Stuff's coming right off. That's weird. And then this one should slip right past the other one. Yep, and go right into the spot. Alright. I don't like how the paint came off on that. It's kind of funky. Now we have this all cleaned up. We got the new O-rings on and got the new universal joints in. So now I just need to go connect it to the Sterndrive. So, alright, let's get out there and do it. Got that last one in, so that's all together now. Just a wet, rainy day. We're gonna play in the mud, eat some leaves. Yep, this is what we do. What are you pigs doing, huh? Olaf, I meant that towards the pigs, not you. I know you're a goat. Yeah, whatever. Itch my head. So, I was thinking, you get this all back together, then you can take me out today. Olaf, it's kind of crummy out today. I don't know if we'll be going out. Olaf! Hey guys! Oboe. Hey Georgie. Okay, so the next thing we gotta do is grind down this area in here where we had pieces of the Sterndrive break off and just gouge right into it. So we gotta try and smooth that out. Alright. So now that we got the inside all smoothed out, we're going to go ahead and
grease in there. Now I'm going to want to put this gasket inside. I'll put the water gasket on. This gasket on. One thing I did do before putting all these gaskets on and everything, after I sanded it down and smoothed it out, I went ahead and painted the surface so it was nice and smooth, and that way it doesn't corrode. So we got a gasket in there, we got our gasket here, we got the full gasket there. Go ahead and get the Sterndrive and we should be able to put it right in. First we're gonna want to go ahead now just want to grease this thing up really good.
All right, same procedure as before. You want to go ahead and flip these tabs up so they line up with this, so that way it doesn't spin off, come off. Okay, so now that we got the new Sterndrive on, we got all new gaskets in here. We got the new universal joints put in. This thing should be all set to go. We went through everything. Everything's all greased. All the bolts are on. Everything's back together. And next thing to do is just test this and see how it does. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good Sterndrive. I took the top off and opened it up and looked inside, and the fluid was nice and clear, and there was no, I didn't see any pieces of like aluminum or anything else shredded off in there. There's no metal pieces, which is good. So hopefully this works pretty good. We'll hook it up to the hose, get that going. But that's how you put on a Sterndrive, and also how you do universal joints. So hope you like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.